Welcome to The Hero Maker. In this series, we follow Richard's appearances on other shows as he talks about how to grow, play, think, and live like a hero. Join him as he discusses thoughts, principles, and life lessons, all essential for anyone building their heroic brand. All that and more, only on The Hero Maker.
You know, it is very important for someone to know within a few seconds of time what you can do for them, because we all have a lot of things on our plate, and when we're on the internet, our attention span is very short and we can get distracted pretty easy. So you kind of want it right in your face in the beginning there. So you mentioned the other parts of branding, such as topographical things and colors and fonts and logos. And so how do you determine all of that? How do you determine your own colors, what you stand for? How do you comport yourself topographically?
Yeah, so the other three things that really work together for your brand, I mentioned them before, is your color psychology, your typography, and your photography. So I'll start with the easiest one. The easiest one is the photography. Really great photography for your business really helps stand apart, right? And one of the things that really bothers me, if you ever watch those Wix commercials on TV or on all the YouTube ads, they're always like watch me build a brand, my brand website in 2 seconds with our cool builder, right? Because everyone has a web page builder nowadays, and they're like, let me just drop this picture on and the other picture on and the other picture on, and they have this beautiful looking website. The reality is the reason it was quick is because they already had the beautiful digital assets for the photography. And so I always tell my clients you should have you should get photography done by a professional, and get so a lot of my clients are personal brand type things, right? So they're working on building their expertise in an area and then building courses and whatnot. So their website and their brand is built around their name and things like that. So the photography we're looking at is photography of them. And I have a little photography cheat sheet, which I'm happy to give you and put in the show notes for this audience if you want, that helps people take, it's a little note thing you can actually take to a photographer and say, this is the type of photography we're looking for. We want the wide style ones. We have room for marketing material on the left and right side of them. And different poses and other things that sort of help people get useful photography done for their online brand and presence and stuff like that. So that's the first one. And it's really easy to get taken care of if you know what to get done, right? If you go to a photographer and say, hey, I need a portrait session, they're going to get you portraits, which are the kind of things you put in a picture frame on the wall. So you just need to know what to tell the photographer. And generally you're telling them I need hero branding shots and stuff like that. And if you have you can get that taken care of. Any good portrait photographer will be able to do that for you. And that gives you a really good baseline to either give to your designer or to build your stuff yourself. So that's the first one, high quality, really good photography that's used consistently throughout your stuff and doesn't look like it was done, on a smartphone from 2007, right? That kind of stuff.
Ooh, take my picture.
Take my picture, right? We're not talking selfie stuff. We're talking real, legitimate, high quality photos that show that you're a professional and that you're good at what you do, right? That you actually care about how you look and that kind of stuff. Because again, your branding is about trust in the marketplace, and the first thing they're going to see is your visual assets. And as shallow as it is, they will judge your book and your course and your website by its cover and how you present yourself. So present yourself well.
Yeah, you can't get around that, judging a book by its cover. You can't get around that.
Can't get around it. It's going to happen. So you might as well just lean into it.
If you want to hear the rest of this discussion, please check out the link to the full episode in the description below.